Hello, so today is April 1st and I'm doing camp. So it is currently just after 8:30 in the morning. I am about to leave for work. I start work at 9:30 and not sure when we'll wrap, probably around 9:30 p.m. But I just wanted to start this vlog off and start this month off with this, this proclamation, because if you watch my last vlog, I was still undecided about whether or not I wanted to do April camp. I mean, I know that I wanted to do it. I was undecided whether I should do it, whether I could do it, because there are a lot of factors. I work long hours and it's hard to make the time to get a lot, a substantial amount of writing done. So I was a little bit worried about kind of adding that pressure to myself, not only for writing, but also creating vlogs. So I was still undecided, okay? But I think a part of me deep down inside always knew. She was like, you're gonna do it. Okay, so what even is Camp NaNoWriMo? Like, what is NaNoWriMo? What does that mean? So NaNoWriMo stands for National Novel Writing Month. It occurs every year in November. And the goal for those who are participating in NaNoWriMo is to write 50,000 words of a new novel. Now, Camp Nano happens every April and July, and with camp, it's essentially the same sort of thing. You get that same sort of community feel and support and stuff like that, but you get to make your own goal, okay? You get to make your own goal. Doesn't need to be 50,000 words, doesn't need to be a brand new novel. You just make your own goals with that community and that support. I like that. It's very low pressure and it's just fun. Like, you hear camp, when I hear camp, that sounds fun to me. Like, it just sounds like a good time, okay? Now, part of the reason why I decided to participate in this April camp is because last April camp was my first full, real NaNoWriMo experience and my first camp nano experience. So there's something, I don't know, it holds a special place in my heart. Even though I didn't win, even though I didn't quite reach my goal last year, it was my first experience, and it was like around the time when I started, really getting into my YouTube channel and stuff like that, and I've met a lot of great people. Like, it was just, it's special to me, and I wanted to do it again. I didn't want to not do it. So that being said, because of the nature of my work and just the long hours and whatever, my goal, I think, it's a nice goal, but it's definitely the lowest goal that I've set myself so far in my 2 Camp Nano experiences. But my goal, okay, so I've actually given myself 2 goals this month. One of them is like an official writing goal, and the other is kind of more of an organizational goal, but I think will also help me kind of stay motivated to reach my writing goal. So I'm excited for that. But my main goal is to write 12,000 words of my second draft of Ben. I am rewriting. I'm revising. I'm not coming up with, completely new words. The story's there and I'm just making it, hopefully I'm making it better. So it feels a little bit easier to get more words. So 12,000, I think I could do 12K. So my second goal is just to finish putting together my draft 2 story Bible. I have started it. There are things in it, but I do need to finish printing things out and kind of updating a couple things. So that's what I want to get done in the month of April. And I feel like going through it and, putting it together and seeing all my notes and all my things, I think that'll just kind of help motivate me, help give me a little boost to continue my rewrite of Ben. So yeah, I really gotta get going to work now. I just wanted to kind of start off this video and this month with, kind of this proclamation. I'm doing camp and I'm excited about it. I don't know that I'll have weekly vlogs like I did last year, which, by the way, I'll link my playlist from last year down below if you want to check that out. But yeah, I'm not sure that I'll have weekly vlogs. I'll do my best. I'm definitely gonna do my best, okay? I'm gonna try to get some writing done tonight when I get home from work, depending again on what time that is and how I'm feeling. I didn't have a great night of sleep, so I'm actually really tired. So we'll see how the day goes, and I'll try to get some writing done tonight. Okay, so I am finally back home. It's about 10:30. I've been home for about 15 minutes, so I've been out of the house for about 13 hours today. I am definitely very sleepy from my lack of sleep yesterday. I think what I really want to work on doing this April camp is making sure that I write for at least 20 minutes a day. So I can break that up however I need to, 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes in the evening, whatever it is that I need to do. I'll do that. And the minimum is gonna be 20 minutes a day. I need to do some work stuff. I gotta hand in some paperwork, so I need to finish those up and send those in. And then I'm gonna get ready for some writing. I'm gonna do some writing. I'm gonna do it before midnight. It's 10:30, so I do have a little bit of time. So yeah, that is the plan. I really want to be able to write every single day this April. Like I want that 30-day streak. I just want it, you know? I think my highest streak was like 7 days in July camp. I just want to get that streak, you know? It is Friday, April 2nd. It's day 2 of camp. So it's almost 10 a.m. I need to do a little bit of running around this morning. Not too much. I need to go get some groceries. I need to do my taxes, and I need to visit my parents because they need me to do some administrative type work for them. So I'm gonna go do that. And then I'm gonna come home. I'm also gonna get Starbucks. And then when I get home, I need to do some at home, like just kind of maintenance things and other administrative things. But then, once I'm done with all that, I'm gonna get right into writing. And I'm very excited. I realized I didn't mention my kind of opening stats, like where I'm at going into camp with my story. So, oh, birds. They're so cute. Oh my god, you're so cute. They're just hanging out on my balcony. You know what I need to do this summer? This is a tangent. This summer, I'm definitely gonna like soup up my balcony because although I'll be working, you know, I want to have plants out there. I want to have a little bird feeder so more birds can come on my balcony. They're so cute. I think they flew away now. So on March 31st, I was at 9,047 words of this new draft of Ben, this rewrite, this first draft, this second draft. I don't know what I'm calling it now. I'm just making it more complicated than it needs to be. But that's how many words I had going into camp. So last night with my 20-minute, it was about 20 minutes. I was a little bit distracted. It was definitely I was so sleepy. I was barely there. But I got 332 words, which now brings me up to 9,406 words. We are on the first scene of chapter 2. That seems like a lot. Is that a lot of words? I have a prologue and chapter 1. So I don't know, is that a lot of words? But anyway, I'm feeling pretty good. The words weren't great last night, but they were better than what I originally had. So I'm feeling good. That's where I'm at. My goal, again, is 12,000 words, and that basically breaks down to 400 words a day. I could potentially get that, like especially because I'm really committing myself to writing at least 20 minutes a day. I can probably, especially because this rewrite, the words are just coming quicker because I already kind of have words. So I feel pretty good about getting 400 words a day. I feel like that's really doable most days at least. And then on the weekends I can get way more than that. I feel like I could do it. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
She got this new thing, now every evening I'm taking pictures of her cruising down the pavement. And I don't hate it, sunshine or raining. She out there rolling on 4 wheels like she famous. What makes us think growing up has to be the final destination? Watching her throw her hands up, it's beautiful intoxication. You make it feel like we were 23 on the same streets, chasing LA dreams. We were riding with the top down. The neighborhood was like a playground. And now I see you in a new light, like the first time. It still gets me high. You keep reminding me what I've always known. It's that glow that's been here all along. Every time you put your skates on.
So if you watched my last vlog, I mentioned how I've been drinking way too much coffee. For me, as someone who is very sensitive to caffeine, I've been drinking a lot of coffee. And so I had coffee yesterday, someone bought it for me at work, and then today I went and I bought a drink that I like. And I was like, that comes with 2 shots of espresso, right? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, can we add 1 more? So they did that for me, and I drank it, and now I'm feeling so sick. I just feel so sick. I don't know why I do this to myself. Why? Like, what? Why? I just need to start being better to my body because she's been through a lot, you know, and she works hard for me. She got me through COVID. I just need to treat her better and not do things that she does not like. So I'm making a promise to myself that I'm not gonna have any coffee at all for the rest of the month. I'm gonna do a bit of a detox. I think that's what I need. I need to drink a little bit more water. I need to start moving my body again with yoga. I haven't done yoga in a really long time, so I'm gonna get into that again and just, you know, take care of myself. I need to take care of my body. I don't know, my body today was like, you know what? You've had enough. My lower back hurts so much. It just feels like someone's been punching my kidneys for the last 2 hours straight. Anyway, all that being said, bad. I did manage to finish up all of my kind of house tidying and cleaning and my administrative work that I needed to get done, so that's good. Another thing I did was I had a gift card to a bookstore that my brother gave me for Christmas, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna order myself some books, because I don't think I bought myself anything for my birthday other than cake, which is great. I loved it, but I didn't actually do anything for my birthday for myself, so I decided I'm gonna buy myself a late birthday present, and it was books. So I ordered Save the Cat Writes a Novel and a book called Later by Stephen King, which I think is his latest release. I think it came out in March, so that's exciting. But yeah, now I'm gonna work on my book for a little bit. If I finish this scene, it's another 5 pages. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And then scene 2 is pretty short, I think, so we'll see how much I can get done. It's gonna be great, okay? I feel like I'm dying and I'm gonna throw up, or just, I don't know, something is gonna happen, but I'm excited to write. What do I want to do? Do I want to listen to music? I don't even want to listen to music. That's how sick I feel. I'm drinking some water now. I just feel like water helps everything. Like if my foot hurts, I'm like, just drink some water. The other day I was taking a shower and I was thinking about my story. I was thinking about Ben, and I came up with I didn't come up with it, but like I was thinking about a certain thing that happens in the story, and I thought of another way for that to happen that seems a little bit more realistic and like organic in a way, but still has the same effect. Yeah, I was just thinking about my story, and I thought of that one thing, and then I thought of another thing, and it was great. It just felt so good. It felt, I don't know, I loved it. I just really love those moments when something kind of hits you, or like you see something in a different way, or it's just so cool. I love that. Writing is so cool. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna throw up. Why? Why did I ask for 3 shots of espresso? Okay, so it's about 6:10 right now, and I am at 675 words for the day. I'm at the end of page 4 of my rewrite. So far I've got 2,220 words in this scene. I mean, other than feeling kind of sick and having, you know, lower back pain, I feel really good. Revisions, I love revisions. I love revising. I'm so proud of myself and happy that I managed to get this story out of my head, and now it's this thing that I can touch and hold and mold, you know, and just make it better. Ugh, it feels so good, and I love it. I love this whole thing. So Hudson's been texting me. We're checking in. We're doing like little sprints and just checking in on each other's progress, and it feels really good. I think I'm just gonna do another 20 minutes of work, and then I'm gonna make something to eat because I'm really hungry. So I'm gonna do that, and then probably work on some YouTube editing stuff. I think for this draft, I really want to aim for somewhere between 80 and 90K. My 0 draft was, I think, almost 75K. So I would love to add at least another 10K words. Ideally, the finished product I would love to be somewhere between 80 and 90, so yeah. So originally my plan was to send this draft to my CPs, but I think I've decided that this is going to be another draft for me. It's still very much a Sloth from the Goonies thing. It's looking a little better. It's looking a little bit better so far, but it's still not quite right. So this is another me draft, just getting the story right and getting it to a place where I think it's ready for someone else to read and critique and give me, you know, developmental notes and stuff like that. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So my 3rd draft, once I finish writing it, is the one that's going to go to my CPs, and I'll get their feedback and start incorporating that into my revisions. Anyway, I'm going to do a little bit more writing, and then I'm going to eat, and it's going to be so great. I'm just going to have a good night.
My heart's been ripped wide open. So many mixed emotions. It's like I finally noticed I've been set free.
Well, hello. So today is Saturday, April 3rd. It is day 3 of camp. So I can't remember what I vlogged yesterday already. My memory is so bad. But I did manage to write 1,404 words. And then I actually went and read through my prologue again. Now, I spent the rest of the evening just kind of hanging out with my cousins on Discord, and we played some games, and that was so much fun. I love them. I love them. So just before I ended up hanging out with my cousins, I made a couple of decisions. This 2nd/1st real draft is for me, and I'm gonna send the third draft to my critique partners and get their feedback on that draft. So that feels good, knowing that. But then I decided, you know what might be good? What if I sent just my prologue to my CP and kind of get their initial impression, their first impression of the story? I don't know, I just really wanted to share my prologue with my CP. I mean, it's been years since I've actually written anything substantial enough and good enough to want to send and like to want to let anyone read. So I was really excited. I was nervous, but I was so excited. And so I sent them my prologue, and I love them so much. They got back to me so quickly, and they had great notes and great insights, and it just felt so good, and I'm so excited for that phase of my writing, you know, like when I can finally share it and get other people's, I don't know, it felt so good. It felt so nice. So yeah, that's what I did yesterday. Another thing that I did yesterday was, so I've decided, I've been making a lot of decisions. So I think I've decided for the most part that I want 3 critique partners. I don't know if that's a lot. I don't know if that's not enough. I don't know. I just feel like 3 is a good number. 3 is one of my favorite numbers, so that's what I'm gonna do. So I have my one CP that I already knew. I had already told them. I had already asked them to be my CP, and we already had that agreement going on. And so last night I realized who I wanted my other CP to be, and I asked if they wanted to be my CP, like if they could, if they kind of had, you know, the bandwidth and whatnot, and they said yes. So I'm so excited. And they're great. I highly value their opinion. I think it's gonna be good, you know? I think it's gonna be so good. It just feels so good to be writing and to finally be kind of sharing it with other people, or like thinking about sharing it with other people and feeling myself get closer to that point. Right now I'm just gonna do some YouTube things before I have to leave, and then I'll do some writing. Okay, so it is about 4 p.m. right now. I'm calling it a day for Ben work because I have to do some editing, and I also want to do some more reading. So I have met my daily word count for the day. I got 551 words today. This second scene of chapter 2, a big chunk of it was just a bunch of info dump. I mean, it's still kind of info dumpy, but it's better. It still needs a lot of work. I feel like I'm gonna keep saying this, even if this book gets published one day and it's out there and people are reading it, I'm gonna read it and be like, that could use a lot more work. But anyway, obviously it needs a lot of work, and I'm very excited to do that and work on it. But yeah, so I got 551 words for today, and that feels really good. So my total for the week, or these first 3 days, my week, I like to count my week as Sunday to Saturday. That's just how I roll. So this is the end of the week for me. And so I've written in the last 3 days 2,287 words. That feels so good. So on Thursday night, I wrote 332 words. Friday night, I wrote 1,404 words. And then today I wrote 551. I am ahead of the game. I'm like just over 1,000 words ahead of where I should be. That feels good. I mean, it's really good because I know that during the week while I'm working, I can't guarantee that I'll hit my, you know, minimum daily word count for the day every day. I don't know. I'd like to write every day. I just don't know that I'll be able to get 400 words a day, but I feel like I'm off to a really good start, and I feel good about the story. I'm just feeling good. I'm just really looking forward to the day where I can give this to people and have them read it and like discuss it with them, you know? And I'm really excited to work with my critique partners. So yeah, I have finished my Ben work for the day, and I'm just gonna spend the rest of the night reading and video editing. That's gonna be my evening, and it's gonna be so great. Okay, so now it's time for the Stay Gold comment shout out, and today's comment shout out goes to Ariana Bagnato. I want to say Bagnato. It could be Bagnato. Please let me know. I'm sorry if I really butchered it. But yeah, thank you so much for your comment. And dude, honestly, when I was editing that video, I wanted to eat mac and cheese just constantly. And I really hope that you ended up deciding to participate in camp. As you can see, I've definitely decided to participate, so let me know if you did. Let me know what you set your goal up to be. I think you can do it. Like, come on, we can do it. Let's do it, okay? And yeah, so let me know how you're doing. Let me know how your April camp is going. I can't believe it's already April. Like, it's already April. What is time? I can't. I have links in my description for my NaNoWriMo website, I don't know, there's a bunch of links down there. I never mention it, but there's a bunch of links and stuff down there. Ariana also has her own channel, which I will link down in the description. So just check it out, click it, see what's in there, see if anything, you know, if anything resonates. So thank you so much for watching. And if you got to the end of this video, comment down below, stay gold, because you are golden.